offensive rebounds is an LSU record in an SEC game. Broken last game. So 2 games in a row we've set an offensive rebound record for SEC games. So we'll open it up for questions. We'll start with the players first, and then we'll finish with Coach Mulkey. Raise your hand, we'll get a mic.
Jada, for you, in that second quarter especially, what was your mindset, especially with Flau'jae and a couple other starters out of the game?
Really, I just wanted to do whatever to help my team. As a freshman, it's kind of hard, kind of finding your role. But I've always been a leader, so just kind of trying to lead the players in the game, and as well as whoever else came in the game.
This question could go for either one of you two, Flau'jae or Jada. You guys held A&M to 31, a 31 point. You guys held them to 31% shooting from field goal. What do you guys think of your defensive effort as a team?
Me personally, I think we could have did way better. We had a couple defensive lapses where they got like off near kills, which is like 3 stops in a row. So we got to clean that up on defense. Like and they was at the free throw line. We put them at the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? So you take away those free throws, they score about 10 points in the first half. So we gotta clean that up. But I think we did okay. I think we're getting better and better. We are a good defensive team, but we don't want to be good. We want to be great.
Yeah, Flau'jae, I wanted to get your take on how your teammates did the last 4.5 minutes there in the second quarter to close the first half when you, Michaela, and Nisa were all sitting during foul trouble. Like, how did you what did you make of what you saw from them?
Man, I was really happy about Jada. She just so confident in what she do. So, we encourage her, shoot the ball. She got a clip. She can shoot that thing. So we just believe in her to be able to make decisions. Even as a freshman, I'm just so glad that she got those minutes and she was able to do what she do. But that's when people have to step up. And I think that we had some lapses, but that's expected. Scoring went down a little bit, but that's expected as well. But I think that Jada really managed the time really well.
Flau'jae, I'm sure the last 2 games y'all haven't shot the ball as efficiently as you would hope. What do you think is behind that issue, and how do you get it corrected?
Yeah, no, I mean, I know I could speak for Michaela, I could speak for Jada, I could speak for KG. We in the gym every day on that shooting machine, putting in reps. Me personally, I'm getting out of my shot, moving to the left, moving to the right. When I shoot the 3, just got to stay in my shot. But shots going to fall. As long as we do what we do on defense, shots going to fall. And that just goes to show how great we could be. We in these games without shooting the ball good at all from the 3. Like, we 6 from 21 from 3. Like, you know what I'm saying? We shoot the ball better. It's going to be scary, but it's going to come. It's going to come.
Flau'jae, you guys are young, obviously, but 2 games in a short period of time, traveling back. How do you feel like you managed it all? And obviously, some things happened in the last game that upset you between this game and the one you played Friday.
Yeah, nah, we mentally strong. Mental has to be 10 times the physical, to play these games. And it's the SEC. You're playing good teams every night. You got to be mentally sharp. You got to let the last game go, and you got to focus on what's in between the lines. So I think we're a young team, but I think that mentally we're strong. Like, even Jada, like, her mentality as a freshman is really just so headstrong, and her confidence is through there. So that's what we got to be, a mentally strong, confident team.
Flau'jae, you were there once as a freshman and making a statement in your freshman season. Have you given Jada any kind of advice as she goes through her first year here?
Yeah, no, I just tell her, stay confident in you. Play your game. The coach is going to expect a lot from you. But college has a way of, like, making you fit in. Like, the special players fit in and stand out at the same time. So I think her, figuring out that balance is what she has to do. For me, my freshman year, I was just trying to make defensive plays to just stay on the floor, you know what I'm saying, until I learned anything. But Jada, as a point guard, she got to do more. I didn't have to run the team as a freshman, so I think she's got to stay in the film room, keep that confidence.
Jada, a few weeks ago, Coach Mulkey told us how you're really acclimating well to the point guard position. Do you not really feel like you're a freshman, even though you're only freshman on the team? Just kind of feel like you're all just a part of one?
Yeah, nah, I don't really feel like a freshman. I mean, my teammates hold me to the standard where, like, I'm old too. And, I mean, I am the only freshman, so it's kind of hard to feel like a freshman. I'm held to the same standard. So, like Flau'jae said, just stand in the gym every day. And, I mean, I'm in the gym with them, so it makes me feel older.
Jada, I guess from a mental aspect, I know what you did in high school, but how's the transition been? How has it been where, you know, maybe one night you only see the floor for 5 minutes and then tonight you're able to see the floor for a lot longer and you're able to be productive? How do you just sort of stay within yourself?
It's definitely a mental battle, but just staying confident, staying in the gym. I mean, if you're in the gym, you're going to be confident in anything you do. So just kind of fighting that mental battle of just staying myself. I feel like just staying confident, I mean, and whenever I get the opportunity to just try to produce in the best way I can for my team.
Flau'jae, how did you all react to the South Carolina loss? Did it change anything about your mindset?
Nah, I think that we watched film. First, we looked at the things that we did good. That's where you got to start. And for me, I was pissed. I'm a competitor, could barely sleep, but I was like, man, like all the things that we did good, we kind of like, all of those things are fixable. You know what I'm saying? Turnovers that we had, free throws, all of those things are fixable. So, it kind of gave me, it was like, it gave me a little chip, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't play our best, so we'll be all right.
Got time for a couple more here with the players.
Flau'jae, going off that, did you see the improvements in this game against Texas A&M?
From an execution standpoint, I think that we made adjustments better. We seen how they was guarding low stack. Coach said bring them up. We brought them up, and we executed on different plays. And I think that was real mature of us in order to just get some things changed within the flow of the game. Like sometimes you kill the flow of the game with a timeout. So us being able to make that and execute, I thought that was big for our team. That's what we got to do more of.
Jada, being a true freshman, it's not easy to be the leader and the point guard of this team, especially being the point guard. And under Coach Mulkey, she's a little bit harder on her point guards. Right. How's it been for you kind of trying to balance that of everything on your plate?
Right. Nah, I'm a competitor. I mean, anything Coach Mulkey tells me, I don't take it to heart. And it's hard. It's definitely hard for sure. But like I said, I mean, I'm just willing to get better, and anything I can do for my team, I'm willing to do it.
All right, thanks, girls.
Thank you.
We'll start with Ron here for Coach Mulkey.
Yeah, Kim, knowing this game would kind of be like a battle of fatigue because of the travel and stuff, how do you think y'all kind of got through it? Y'all just kind of fought your way through it and kind of just bucket by bucket?
Yeah, you just grind. How many times through the course of a season you got to grind? And we're in, 7, 8 games in? I don't know what we are. You know, you're about halfway there. There's going to be games like this. This isn't going to be the only one. I'm glad we were home. Thought it was a great crowd today, alumni day. Just grind it out. Just grind it out.
Yeah, Coach, building off the South Carolina game, defensively for y'all, 3 straight opponents held under 38%. What have you liked about the defensive growth?
We've held them under 39.9. Well, certainly I like that, but we haven't shot the ball really good, so they've kind of held us too. We didn't shoot it good today. But I know y'all think coaches just say things a lot of times to be saying it. When your shots aren't falling, what keeps you in the game and gives you a chance to win is rebounding and defense. We just broke a record. You said 30 offensive boards. That team is one of the smaller teams I've had since I've been at LSU, those that are playing. 30 offensive boards, and holding your opponents to under 39.9 will always give you a chance when you just can't find the bucket. Let me say this. My heart goes out to Koulibaly. I don't know what her injury is, but it did not look good when she went down. And we've all, as coaches, had that happen, and it rips your heart out for kids.
Coach, I guess maybe looking at the brighter side of things with the quick turnaround, do you think that'll help them prepare for, the SEC tournament and postseason where they'll have to play close together?
I guess it could. If you noticed, I started subbing a lot early today. That wasn't just because of foul trouble. I was subbing early because I thought in the South Carolina game, I thought we were short on our shots. So I'm thinking, okay, let's rest them if we can more in the first and second quarter and see if that helps and see if we can get more production from our bench while they're fresh. So, yeah, we're going to have games coming quickly. I'm glad we don't play until Thursday.
Kim, do you think that was the first time that you didn't have either Michaela or Flau'jae or Anissa on the floor?
Probably. I hadn't even thought about that. Could have been. Yeah, I'm not sure.
What was your assessment of those 4.5 minutes?
Well, we kept the lead. Didn't we go in at the half up 5 or 6? So we kept the lead. I didn't like the last 4 seconds where Aaliyah left her feet, and we talked about that with her at halftime. You just keep teaching. Whoever's on that floor, you just keep teaching.
Coach, A&M had 21 turnovers. You guys only had 12. How important is it from a coaching perspective to win the turnover battle and to also not beat yourselves up with turnovers?
Well, I'll go back to what I said earlier. 30 offensive boards, 21 turnovers. That's rebounding, and that's defense. And that's when it's tough for you on the offensive end, that's what keeps you in ball games, and that's what helps you win ball games. And I know I've preached that since I've been here, but this is a great example of it today.
Coach, I remember you talking previously about Jada Richard and her development at the point guard position. Just what did you make of her effort today?
Jada can shoot the ball, and I thought when we were struggling for a perimeter shot to be made, I thought give her a chance, and she nailed them. She'll quickly tell you, Coach forgets about those shots I made, but she gonna remember those 2 turnovers I had that took me out of the game. But that's developing a point guard. Those were critical turnovers, and they scored, I think, on both of them. But if she doesn't give us a little punch offensively with making some shots, we probably wouldn't have had that lead.
Coach, is there anything you all can do to maybe get the offense more efficient, get them some easier looks, and try to get that percentage up?
We just keep playing. Just keep playing. You can do some quick hitters out of a timeout and things like that. But here's what's happening. People are scouting you. You've got coaches that are scouting and taking away a lot of the stuff you do. It's part of basketball. And then there'll be the playoffs will come around, and then it'll be, oh, it looks easier in the playoffs. Well, yeah, because we're grinding it out in the SEC. We're just pushing and shoving, and I got to go look and see if we foul that much. We got to fix that. That's a lot of free throws. 2 games in a row.
Got time for a couple more in here, and I do have 2 notes on Anissa, too. She surpassed 1,000 career points at LSU, and she also jumped into the top 10 for the most rebounds in NCAA D1 history.
Coach, I didn't ask her specifically about it, but South Carolina issued an apology today for the Flau'jae Johnson and suspended their DJ for a game. Do you know anything about what was going on there, or you're coaching?
I do know what happened. I did not at the time. I found out and was approached about it after practice yesterday. And you have to remember, I don't know social media. So I had to be fully explained what took place and what was going on. And after hearing it, all I care about is Flau'jae. All I care about is her family. What South Carolina does is South Carolina's doings. I love that kid. I cannot imagine her thoughts when it went down, but she's just so joyful. She is so wonderful for LSU and our game. And Yeah, I love that child, and I love her parents, and yeah, that's my comment on it.